Yeah, it's sadly from our point of view, I'm saying we're given similar interviews post-game. I think from my own selfish position, I think I'd rather we played absolutely rubbish and got away with 3 points, or something else that would make my job more easy. Sorry, it's difficult at the moment, but on the balance of the game, I can't be anything but proud of my players. I thought they were terrific. A wee bit slow out of the blocks, I've got to say that. Stranraer really took the game to us in the first 15 minutes or so, and probably could have had themselves a goal. But you know, we weathered that, and for the last 25 minutes I thought we certainly got back into it, so even in our first half. But for the first half an hour, 35 minutes in the second half, I thought we certainly looked the side that was more likely to come away with the 3 points. I thought we had a couple of really good counter-attacks, a couple of good situations in other areas, so you know, to come away losing a goal from a bit of a scrappy set piece, you know, and so late in the game, it's soul destroying, it is. But you know, I know that we've got a strong group mentally in there, in that, you know, we've had a couple of setbacks. The following week they bounced back well again, so we just made a plea to them in there to do the same.
You must be like your supporters really is, must be watched Real Madrid. You must be one of them. Because for a team that's in the top of the league, and for some abuse you get for the side of the park, it's phenomenal, you know. But the conditions, well, I must say, were poor. The park was fire, the wind was all over the place. I think credit goes to the two teams even try to play on that surface and play in that park. You know, but I said to the players before the game to get 3 points. It didn't matter how we got them, and we got them, so I'm happy with that.
And it was a scrappy goal in the end, but you started off the game really well and created some really good openings despite the conditions. Yeah,
I thought the first 20 minutes we played some good stuff, with good high intensity to the play. I thought we had a lot of good chances, although we never hit a target with 3 or 4 shots edge of the box that seemed to fly over the bar. So the initial part of the game was good. The second half I thought was poor. I thought it's to credit Stirling Albion. I thought they came right into the game and you can see them going in confidence. And certainly for a team that's in the bottom league, they showed up really well. And probably another day they probably deserved something at the game. But we kept at it, you know, and the goal was scrappy. But I just think the whole game was scrappy. I know, so you need to take it. You can't always run pretty, you can't always play nice football. Sometimes you need to ground about, and that was the case today.
Were you starting to think maybe it was just going to ebb away into a draw?
Yeah, at one point I was, you know, because we made a couple of changes to try and change it, and it never kind of happened. I never seemed to get the spark from it, you know, and just along the game went, it just looked as it was going to be that, nothing each. But again, the desire of the team to get in there where it hurts, good ball in, and it kind of swimmed about a few times, and the next minute Franco pops up, so glad with that, you know, so we'll take the 3 points and move on.
We've seen in games early on in the season where you've got late goals, you've really sort of bounced into the next week on the back of that. I'm thinking going back to Dunfermline Cup tie, you maybe need that going into the Cup tie next week.
Yeah, well, I think it's important going into a Cup tie, you need kind of a bit of momentum. You know, I just said to the players there, the month of January, and I think it's true, we've not played our best stuff, we've took 10 points out of 15. We do that every month, you know, we're far away coming in the season, so although we've played poor, we've picked up a lot of points this month, and we'll set it up nicely for next week when it's a game that there's no pressure on us because we're not expected to do anything. The United won today in a final, a lot of talented players there, so we'll enjoy the week ahead of it, we'll prepare right, you know, and we'll come down next week and we'll give our best shot.
I've watched United a few times this season and they just look ruthless.
Yeah.
I mean, are you scared of them going into it?
No, I'm looking forward to it. That's a challenge for us, you know, and it's certainly over the last few years when we're playing against a bigger team, we've always played well. We've always given a good account of ourselves, and that's all we'll try and do next week, give a good account of ourselves. And if we can do that, just look at the FA Cup 2 weeks ago. You know, nobody thought the Man Cities and that, the Chelsea's went out. So it can happen in Cup football, but they're a good side, a top side. You know, hopefully the transfer window and somebody takes 6 or 7 players off them, which will make it a wee bit easier.
Well, maybe Guy Mackay-Stephen might disappear.
Yeah, but that just shows you how well they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, credit has to go to Jackie McMahon for what he's done there. I mean, he's not scared to get out of the leagues, pick up players and coach them and sell them on for some money. So what they're doing at United is a good model for all clubs. You know, when they'll come down and they'll be favourites, rightly so. But I say we will enjoy the occasion and hopefully put a good performance in.
I just asked you, despite the fact that the game went on a bit today, the team just kept going and got the goals. Is that one of the positives you can take into the game next week, where they're going to be under intense pressure? The stand, it was insane.
I think you're right. I think a lot of spells next week will probably not the ball. We'll be defending deep. We'll have to be good discipline, but we'll have to have a willingness to work hard. You know, and I think that's what got us a goal then. It was just the determination, the spirit of the players just to keep on going, because it wasn't pretty. everything was tried didn't seem to work for us, nothing came off. But as I said, we got there in the end, and certainly we'll hopefully take that next week.
I imagine one of the things is that coming into the season, we're looking back, wherever Stranraer finish, this could be a critical game, like you said, perhaps not pretty, but 3 points are 3 points.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's, you always like to win with a bit of style, you always like to win with a good bit of football and maybe with a bigger margin, but I mean, we pick up a PL tomorrow, and I mean, it'll certainly, as you say, Stranraer wins still 1-0. I'm not telling you how the game went, I will tell you we've got 3 points, it's another game less, and that's what it's about. I mean, we said last week, a good point at Airdrie if we win today. And we'll always take that, pick up points away from home and win your home game. That's what always the key. So yeah, it wasn't great, it wasn't enjoyable, it wasn't nice to watch the side of the park. The players struggled in the conditions as well, you know, but the fact that we got the 3 points for me makes it the most important thing.
I think one of the things that was different today as well was against Brecon, against Stenhousemuir. I thought the opposition came out, dictated the tempo. I thought Stranraer came out the blocks better today. Yeah, so it's the thing we spoke about over the last couple of weeks. I thought the Brecon game especially started really poor, and it's hard when you start the game poor to actually try and get the intensity back up. So I thought we did against well against Airdrie. I thought the first 20 minutes I thought were great. We had a couple of wee chances, but I mean, the longer the game went, I see you could actually see Stirling growing in confidence, you know, and they looked dangerous in the break. There were a couple of half chances, you know, and a couple of times you're scrambling to try and clear it. So, but I said I've seen worse teams playing, it's not sitting bottom league, so but a credit has to go to Stirling for that. They're there, they're fighting, you know, and if they keep playing the way they played out there, then I'm sure they'll take points off a lot of teams. How's that? I mean,
scrappy. Scrappy to say the least. Shows the sign of where we are, you know, when we go in there and we've won 1-0 and the boys are unhappy. You know, you can see that. We didn't play well, we didn't get going, we missed a few chances in the first half, and probably should have been maybe 2 or 3-0 up, and we didn't take them. And then I thought the second half looked really edgy, probably looking to get beat. But we've got the 3 points, you know, but we went in and we've had a wee chat about if we want to stay where we are, we need to play better, definitely.
Right place, right time at the... I think a couple of boys had a pop at it before you eventually got your feet on the end of it.
Yeah, it was good, you know, and great to get the 3 points, which is the main thing, you know, but last week I was a wee bit disappointed about Airdrie's equaliser for my part, you know, but so I'm delighted to pop up today and obviously get the boys the 3 points. So but right place at the right time, but the boys kept it alive. I don't know who it was, but kept it alive, kept it in the box, and obviously it's a scrappy goal, you know, but I'll take any sort of goal.
Definitely. I think Willie Gibson was chipping in with the defensive duties as well. You were side of that saving tackle. I
was just saying to him there, I think he could have done better to get it initially, you know, and then he pops up in the 6-yard box to clear it away. So that was brilliant. And Scott Rumsby had a great tackle as well, cleared it off the boy Smith, and it's another clean sheet. I think we've had a few clean sheets this season, which is great, you know, and the boys up front have kept us going and kept us getting wins, but obviously today it was matter, you know, so we're all chipping in and we're all getting there, so another clean sheet at home is good, and hopefully just maybe take our chances next time and we'll win a bit more comfortably. But credit to Stirling, they made it hard for us and they made it hard for Forfar last week, so hopefully they'll take points off the other teams, you know.
Has the